Hello, everyone. This is my um form analysis one. So the painting that I will be doing is The First Morning. The painter who painted this portrait is named William Adolph Burgo. Um, Sorry if I'm saying his name wrong, but this painting that we see is an all oil painting. It was made in 1888. The time movement in which this artwork falls under is realism, and this is because, as shown, realism is portrayed as a more realistic viewpoint, and this painting has many naturalistic characteristics. For example, it is seen in the painting. um Another thing is that this painting has a dark aurora, which is very typical when it comes to the realism artwork. So, the description of the painting, as seen, we can interpret that the artwork itself is a biblical related piece. This is because we can infer that this artwork shows a more beginning era for human life. Another thing is that, as seen in this portrait, there is a male who is comforting a mourning woman, and on the male's leg laying is another male, but who seems younger. We can interpret that the male is laying down dead due to his lifeless body, and not only that, but underneath his head there is blood. So we can very much interpret that he's dead, and and we can also interpret that the two people that are mourning are couples due to the way that they are connected by this death, and not only that, but the comfort that they give each other. And this painting depicts a more biblical period due to the two weeping couples actually being Adam and Eve, and the man lying down is Abel, and who was Adam and Eve's son, who was brutally murdered by Cain. So, this painting over relates back to William's life due to his son and wife dying due to tuberculosis, and after the death of his loved one, he painted this painting in which portrays his mourning. So, elements of design. The line in this artwork can be portrayed to define the body and the setting of the artwork. This because, as shown, the line indicates the emotion rating of the people. Abel, the line has a more curve, which this form is not very natural when it comes to people. Therefore, this can be concluded that Abel is dead in this artwork. Another line in this piece is a setting. The line in the background is more curved, which can be seen as clouds rolling in, and the use of the clouds emphasize the dark aurora rating of the mourning couple. The value within this painting is that the darkness that surrounds the shape, such as a dark cloud surrounding the bodies, not only that, but the low contrast of the colors work together to create a more of a texture when it comes to the bodies in the setting. The texture within this painting is that it's very smooth, but it also emphasizes on the body in this image and what their skin are like. The lifeless body shows a more fatigued, bumpy texture, and his ribs coming out, while the two bodies who are alive have a more life in them. The color within this image is the use of using a more dark tone within it. This is because, as seen, the dead body has a more pale feature towards it, which can be concluded that the body is dead and there's no life within it. While we can see the two living bodies, Adam and Eve, that have a more pink color rating of their skin, which can be shown as they still have life in them. So the principle of design. The unity and verity. The unity within this piece is that the bodies fit together to be as one, and this shows how close and connected they were. Um, the emphasis in this image is Adam, Eve, and their dead son, and this emphasizes the fact that they are in the middle of the painting and is a prime focus in this artwork itself, for there is nothing surrounding them. The sort motion within this piece is the use of the background. As seen, the background contains dark clouds, and which can help emphasize and lead the audience in a direction that this is more of a mourning image. Um, Contrast of each other is the lifeless body who has a more pale figure. Again, back to the lifeless bodies who have more pink in them, which can be contrasted as living versus dead. And the balance within these is that overall the balance is very much balanced, has a balance in the use of elements throughout the work of art. And personally, I believe that balance is created as an equal amount due to the bodies molded together, and not only that, but the background, which are balanced out with the same colors and the same shapes within them.